Nakita niyo ba ang bagong movie title na nirelease lately? Tara, samahan niyo kami as we dive deeper into this controversy. Lately, inirelease ang poster na isang movie set to be released this upcoming months. Nagtrending ito because even though it is set to be premiered as the Christmas season is nearing, its title seems to be very contradictory to it. Bagamat marami na ang tulad natin na nabahala dito, we ask the question, why was that title even selected and authorized to be released in the first place?
In this day and age, productions are more cautious of how they deal with certain topics such as feminism, the LGBTQ community, and other topics like this with a sensitivity as to not disrespect these communities and individuals or even the fear of cancel culture.
Yet it seems na madalas na rin tayo nakakakita ng mga controversies tulad nito that go against the Christian beliefs. Although people openly speak about their disagreements towards this, we still found those reasoning for these using the concept of freedom of expression.
Ang freedom of expression ay isang principle na sumusuporta sa isang individual o komunidad to articulate their opinions and beliefs without the fear of retaliation, censorship, or legal sanction.
Ito rin ay kinilala bilang isang human right ng UDHR at ng International Human Rights Law by the United Nations. At sa ating sariling bansa, the freedom of expression is guaranteed as it is covered in Article 3, Section 4 of the Philippine Constitution. But like everything else, it should be given in moderation. Even the freedom of speech or the freedom of expression has its limitations. The misuse of the freedom of expression can also have disastrous effects on children that can lead them to be more prone to becoming perpetrators and or victims sa iba't ibang mga krimen.
Ngunit may mga legal na action din na maaaring gawin na nagpo-focus sa pagprotekta sa mga tao, especially children, mula sa harmful na content tulad ng pelikulang ito. Noong August 28, a resolution has been made that bans its release in any of the cinemas here in Malolos. Ito ay pinangunahan ni na Konsehal Nino Bautista and Councilor Ega Domingo III.
Magandang araw po sa ating lahat.
Pinasa po namin ang resolusyon, siyempre, dahil nakita natin na title pa lang, Dear Satan, ay hindi na nakikita natin magiging maganda para sa mata ng ating mga kabataan.
Kung saan po ang salitang dear ay iniugnay, idinikit sa salitang Satan, na siya naman pong kumakatawan sa madilim, sa kasamaan, at higit sa lahat, ang kalaban po ng kabutihan.
Ang meaning ng dear ay sa aking pagsasaliksik ay beloved, sinisinta, minamahal.
Sa titulo pa lang po nito ay makikita na natin ang kanya pong tinatawag na subliminal message na kung saan ay parang tinuturo pa sa ating mga kabataan na sa isang banda, ang isang demonyo ay may mabuti pa rin kalooban na taliwas sa turo ng ating Biblia.
Sa mga kabataan, lagi po tayo na maging vigilante. Patuloy po tayo mapagmatsyag. Kayo ang susunod na leader ng ating bansa.
Sa bawat kabataan na naririnig, sa bawat malulenyo at bawat Pilipino na ating pumaabot, ang ating pong mensahe, itaguyod natin ang isang Kristiyanong bansa, ang isang bansa na sama-samang nananampalataya ng ating Panginoon, ang ating Diyos.
Maraming salamat.
Bukod pa rito, ang MTRCB ay nagbigay na ng X rating sa naturang pelikula dahil it was found to be violative of the Presidential Decree number 1986.
We have been given the freedom to express our beliefs, values, and passions to the world. However, that doesn't mean that we should use this freedom in ways that will disrespect others. As other social media users have already pointed out, this movie can mislead and negatively impact children. And more importantly, it disrespects Christianity and the Bible.
According to summaries released online, at the end of the movie, the character does something to help the kid. But you see, if your message was simply that good prevails over evil, this could have been done in much better ways. Sabi sa John 10:10, the thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. And it's so scary how such a character can be framed in a way that can lead to deceit, especially that it is made to be watched by families, by children.
But honestly, these things aren't surprising, as they were talked about in the Bible over 1,000 years ago.
But even while we see this happening, along with the many troubles sa mundo natin ngayon, let us be reminded na ang totoong pag-asa at pag-ibig ay nahahanap, natatagpuan kay Jesus Christ, the truth and the one who came that we may have life and that we may have it abundantly. Even if they are planning to change the title, the danger of the content still exists. Though we hope na ito ay magsilbing lesson at paalala that we should all be careful of what we do, say, post, or create. Hindi justification na maganda naman talaga ang iyong hangarin kung mali naman ang iyong ginawa.
As Filipinos, let's use our freedom, voices, and its platforms to uplift our nation and its people to speak out the truth.
For more youthful insights,
Please follow our page.
Kaya tara,
Samahan niyo kami.